I know, you're not seeing wrong. 3 videos in one day. I'm not turning into one of those guys, but I've seen some things that I needed to cover. But first of all, thank you for all the support that you give me on this channel. I really do appreciate it. Thank you so much. Y'all please subscribe, give me a thumbs up, and leave your comments. Bitcoin, if you see anything in the comments about Bitcoin, cryptocurrency, WhatsApp, anything like that, just know it is not me. I do not like that stuff at all. It's scam. Okay, first of all, the child tax credit. Y'all, this child tax credit, everybody is upset about it, and I was too at first. But then, more I talk about it and read about it, listen about it, the more I understand it. This child tax credit has been around forever. Everybody that has kids or had kids has gotten this child tax credit. I got it when I had small kids. So these people are owed this money. It's not free money for them. This is money that they would be getting on their income tax return. But they have made a special arrangement so they could get it along the way every month, a small amount. It's still the child tax credit that everybody gets for their kids. Now, if your kids are grown and left home, I understand. You could use some help too, I understand that. But this child tax credit, you got it when your kids was of age that you could get it. So, in that case, I will have to say, if you qualify for this, get it. That's your money. It's up to you how you spend it. It's nobody's business. Take this money and hold your head up high. Don't let no one shame you with this. Just know, though, that this will end. They're trying to make it a permanent thing, but if they don't, it will end. It's not going to end pretty, because anytime someone gets used to getting something and they try to take it away, it gets ugly. And if they try to take it away during the midterm elections or the 2024 elections, they're going to lose their seats, and they know this, so they will not take it away. I really believe that this will become a permanent thing. In the future, I also believe more and more people will get this tax break, because there's other ways of getting this tax break without being child tax credit. It could be any type of tax credit, and I believe they're rolling it out in sections just to see if it will be feasible, if it will be helpful. And then when they see it's working, and I believe it will work, I believe more and more people will get it. Of course, then when more and more people gets it, it will be called something else. It won't be a child tax credit. Y'all, a lot of people is upset about this. They say people in California is getting $1,000 free money from the government. They're getting $1,000 per month. They're calling it a stimulus check. And yes, by rights, everything that helps you is a stimulus, right? So I guess you could call this a stimulus check. But that's not really what it is. And the amount of people that's getting this is so minute. I mean, so few people are getting it compared to the size of California. Very, very few people are getting this. The people that's getting this are the people with absolutely no income. The people like living on the streets. Now, I do hope they vet these people and make sure they're United States citizens before they get this money. But it's nothing to be getting all hot under the collar about, because this is not very many people that want to get it, and this is money from the state of California. It's their money. They can do whatever they want to with it. And you know, if $1,000 upsets you that much that somebody else is getting it, move to California. You'll find out the cost of living in California is not that great. Their $1,000 is like here in Florida, $300 or $400. Okay, y'all, I seen some comments that I want to comment back on. I seen a man in the comments complaining that his wife is getting child support and disability, and now she's getting the child tax credit. And he's working his butt off every day. And he also said that she has a boyfriend with a full-time job. To that man, I would say, sir, this money is to support your kids. Now, do you not want your kids to be supported? Do you not want your kids to have a place to live, food to eat, electricity to cool the house? Do you not want your kids to have this stuff? This money is meant to take care of your kids because you're not there doing it. And I really believe the big problem is here. You also mentioned that she has that full-time, a boyfriend with a full-time job. I think that's the biggest problem. You're jealous because she's moving on with her life. But that money is not for her. It's to support your kids. Any man that begrudges his ex-wife for getting money to support his kids, it's not worth being called a man. A lot of people are saying that I am wrong, that we will not get a fourth stimulus check. Okay, that's your opinion. And my opinion is we will get one. Do I know guaranteed? Yes, we will. No, I don't know that. But I feel in my heart that we will get a stimulus check. And that's my prerogative to feel that way. And after all, this is my channel, right? So, if you still feel that if you're just gung-ho set that we're not going to get a stimulus check, when yours come in, would you send it to me, because I won't be getting one anyway. I seen in the comments, a man said, we don't need more funding for Medicare. Y'all, that guy had to be a young person. Of course, I don't know how old he is, but he had to be a very young person that just don't know what the hell he's talking about. These people on Medicare, they can't get dental work done, they can't get their eyes checked, they can't get their hearing checked, because Medicare don't fund these things. And most of these people that's on Medicare, they live on about $800 a month. And that's to pay utilities, their house payment, their car payment, if they're lucky enough to have one, their food, their medications. You try living on that and say that Medicare don't need more funding. It all works together for these older people, the disabled people, the veterans. Every little thing that they can get adds up to a lot. And young people has no right to say that they should not get this help, when the young people are getting help hand-fed to them back at time after time. I mean, to that person I would say, sit down and shut the hell up. Somebody said that we need a mental health bill. I agree with that 100%. I could not agree any more on that. And when they pass this bill, I know a lot of people in Washington that could benefit from it. Starting with the Moochman McConnell, Nasty Nancy, all of these people could use that mental help. Somebody also said we need a reset button. And again, I could not agree anymore. We do need a reset button. But that comment made me stop and think. Y'all know how they do in the recall election in California for the governor? It made me stop and think. Can we do that for a lot of other elected officials? The president, the Moochman McConnell, Nancy Pelosi, Chuck Schumer. A lot of them. Too many to name. Can we have a recall election for them? Can we have a reset button for that? I think we should. Y'all remember all of this in the midterm elections. Remember this in the 2024 elections, how they're holding the American people back, how they're not wanting to help us and make some changes. Don't keep voting the mooch man in office. You know how he is. Don't keep voting Nasty Nancy in. You know how she is. We only have ourselves to blame for this. Y'all, get the addresses and phone numbers that's in my description box below. Write your letters. Make your phone calls. Let them know how you feel. Also, comment in my comment section below. Sound off hard in my comments down there. Let them know how you feel. Act as if you're talking directly to that lawmaker. And call that name. Y'all, keep your faith in Jesus Christ. He will get us through all of this. I don't think it's going to be much longer. It can't be much longer. They can't keep saying no to the older people in our country, the disabled people in our country, the veterans in our country. They can't keep saying no. Something's got to give. Say a prayer for the world. Say a prayer for our leaders. Say a prayer for our country. Say a prayer for everyone hurting through COVID, financial hardships, or any other afflictions around the world. And just know, I love you all. Until next time, ciao.